The girls have randomly decided they're gonna get their teeth whitened in the middle of a mall.
Tooth decay, significant enamel calcification. If we're gonna smile all the time, we might as well have pearly whites.
Good luck with that. I can't stop gagging. She's not gonna make it through this, I don't think.
It seemed like a good idea, but I kind of forgot about my gag reflex, and now it's just pure torture.
Do you want out?
Yes.
20 minutes is finally up. I am so glad that I'm done. I'm just hoping I have white teeth. Are they whiter?
Yeah, they are. Wow.
It was worth it.
Life is short. If you wait, it will pass you by. So my friends and I made a pact to grab life by the horns while we still can. We're leaving our regular lives behind and headed across the country to conquer life's greatest adventures. This is the Most Wanted List. The Most Wanted List is brought to you by Browning and by Coastal.
We're headed to Vegas. We've got SWAT training on the agenda and a mule deer hunt in Utah for Christy. It's gonna be a pretty exciting week.
After a long flight, I get to Vegas and I'm just waiting for the girls at baggage claim. I can't wait for them to get here and go on this adventure with me.
Oh, it's you.
One of the things that has been on all of our Most Wanted lists is SWAT team training. So after a quick change at our hotel, we're headed out to meet up with Charles Mosier from SWAT Concepts to do some sniper training in Las Vegas. We're so excited.
Yeah.
I'm super excited as well. Let's get loaded up and we'll head out. We got about an hour drive.
Okay.
I'm so stoked to be doing this training. I've always wanted to shoot a sniper rifle, and Charles is going to be an awesome instructor.
You were a SEAL?
Yes. I joined the military in 1989. I'm Charles Mosier, owner of SWAT Concepts. I'm a former Navy SEAL. Today we're going to take the girls out for the Extreme Sniper Adventure. We're going to train them on the utilization of different types of sniper equipment along with the sniper rifles.
As we're headed to where we're shooting, we see this old mining cave. And of course we're gonna check it out. This is sweet.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, you guys. How cool is this? Look at that.
No, that is scary.
We found this deep hole, and there's like a ladder, and it just keeps going.
You know me, I love creepy stuff. I've got to go check out this mine.
Come down here. No, I don't like it.
I didn't like it down there. I had no idea what could be lurking in the dark, so I got out of there as quick as I could.
That is so cool. I'm happy now. I just wanted to see what was down there. We can go on with the sniper training now.
I am so pumped to be shooting these guns. Charles is gonna be setting up a few different targets at different ranges so we can shoot them.
It's not very often that you get a lineup of rifles like this to be able to shoot. It's pretty impressive.
What I want you to do is I want you to exhale, and once you've exhaled, I want you to put your tip of the finger on the trigger and hold the trigger back. Good job. It's that simple.
That's fun.
It's easy, huh? Okay, who's next?
It's going to be extremely helpful to take these tips that Charles is giving us and use them in the field while we're hunting.
Okay, so nice and firm in your shoulder. Use the webbing of your hand. Put the crosshairs dead center. When you inhale, you'll notice the crosshairs will go down, and then as you exhale, the crosshairs will come back up on target. Nice. All three right on the target.
The first time I tried, I missed. It's hard to think about like not breathing because I want to like suck in a deep breath again.
Yep. Once you get behind the optic, put this right on the plate. Once it's on the plate, then just slowly slide your head down. Then it feels as though the weapon is now more a part of your body. There you go.
Okay, that was easier.
See? Nice work, high five. Well, that's how you do it.
I absolutely love shooting this rifle. I can't believe how accurate it is. Shooting a deer at 300 yards is going to be no big deal after shooting a plate at 1,200 yards.
Nice work. The ladies make it look easy. They did a fantastic job shooting. Fundamentally, they were great shooters. They were a lot of fun to be around. They did a great job out on the range.
Thank you.
Ladies, hop in.
Doing sniper training has been one of my top Most Wanted list things, and I could not have asked for a better teacher than Charles.
Move.
Move, move, move. Behind any one of these doors, there's a former Navy SEAL ready to shoot me.
It's day 2 of our Vegas and Utah trip, and today is part 2 of our SWAT team training with SWAT Concepts.
I was up all night prepping everything for you guys. Today we're gonna have them out on the range. Once we get done shooting out on the range, we're gonna move over to the simunitions house where we'll do some simunitions work. We'll teach them some movement techniques inside the house. That adventure will culminate with a hostage rescue for the ladies.
This looks awesome.
First, we're headed to a shooting range to practice the handgun skills that would be necessary in a real-life rescue operation.
I feel really tough right now.
You're gonna shoot your Browning 380. No matter what, throughout the day, we're working towards our end goal, which is that hostage rescue scenario. So that's why we have everything set up exactly how we would do it for real. All right, ladies, let's go.
Okay, all right.
Stand in front of a target. Make sure everybody has a target backer. Okay, so we're just gonna draw, and I want you to fire 3 rounds. At your own pace, just get used to the guns. Draw and fire 3 rounds. And what we're looking for is feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart, toes pointed towards the target. As I draw my weapon, I want to rotate the barrel of the weapon in the direction of my target, at the bad guy. So if he started approaching or running at me, I can actually start shooting from right here, and my rounds could be pretty well right on target.
It's really hard to do stuff with nails.
All right, you ready? Same drill, fire.
We keep practicing and stepping back further and further from the target.
I'm already learning a lot from these drills, and I love the Browning 380.
Yeah! The handgun training was really helpful. I learned some new tips that I wasn't aware of before, and I felt that I did a pretty good job.
Okay, ladies, great job on the range. High five. Gonna grab us a little lunch and go do some simunitions training. All right, let's go.
After we finished the handgun training, it was time to move on to the actual rescue mission drill. We'll be practicing in a warehouse that's set up next to the shooting range, and it's staged just like a home.
I'm just coming here. My hand comes up, so if someone's there, I can push them off. Or you can just hold it here, shoot them through the door. Boom, boom, boom.
First, Charles walks us through the drills and has us practice entering a room in search of a suspect.
All right, 3, 2, 1, action. Okay, that one's a no-no.
The most difficult part is covering your back to make sure you're not surprised by anybody.
Pow.
It was really informative, but we were having so much fun with it too.
Okay.
I was like, wait.
I couldn't stop laughing because Jesse came through the door smiling, and we're supposed to be serious.
There you go. Yeah, that's pretty good.
She's like, you gonna die? You gonna die?
I mean, it might work, it might throw the guy off.
Good, you guys look pretty good. High five.
I'm not gonna smile.
High five. That was pretty good. Okay, so now let's go outside. We're gonna put vests on.
Now is the time for the final drill, and we're getting in full gear.
You look like an evil flower.
I can't breathe.
I'm not going to.
This is a live drill with simulation rounds. They're kind of like paintballs, but they hurt like 10 times more.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Charles will be playing the suspect and hiding somewhere along the way.
We're coming for you, Charles.
It's actually pretty intense. Behind any one of these doors, there's a former Navy SEAL ready to shoot me. Move, move, move.
Clear! I don't want to get shot.
We got him. Suspect apprehended.
How often is it that you get to hunt down a former Navy SEAL?
That was so awesome.
Today, we all brought our A game.
This was awesome.
We have had an absolute blast with Charles Mosier at SWAT Concepts, and now we're headed to Color Country Outfitters to get one of my top most wanted, a Utah mule deer.
I found my block. I'm actually kind of nervous. I'm never nervous. I don't see him. Where is he?
Today we're headed to Color Country Outfitters in Alton, Utah to visit my good buddy Wade, who got me a management mule deer tag.
This place is awesome.
We pull up to the lodge and we are greeted outside by Wade himself.
What?
What is going on?
Good to see you. Long time no see. Wade, this is Jessie.
Jessie?
Jess, Wade.
When Christy started talking to us, we were all out of tags. She begged and begged. She really wants a big mule deer checked off that list. So we ended up finding her management tag. Still awesome buck, but they have to have 3 points on the side. Josh is going to be guiding.
Stuck with me.
So Wade introduces us to Josh, who's taking me out for the hunt tomorrow, and I cannot wait.
So let's get settled in, get a little dinner.
All right.
We'll get you a place to lay your head
Let's roll.
and do it.
As usual, we make it right in time for dinner, which is the best time to show up, I feel like, because we're always starving.
So what are we doing tomorrow? What's the plan?
We've got 2 bucks in an area that we want to go look at. Both of them really cool. Josh even named one of them after you. He's kind of awesome.
There's a specific buck that Wade and Josh have particularly picked out for me, and he's called the Cookie Monster. Makes perfect sense.
We have some video.
I just want to go to bed.
I know, I don't want to play anymore.
He has so much character, and I'm thinking this is a management buck, like there's nothing to manage. He's awesome. We've had a really long day. We're all really tired, so we're gonna hit the sack.
I'm exhausted this morning.
It's the first morning here at Color Country Outfitters, and we get up, we get ready, grab a bite to eat, and we're off to go find the Cookie Monster.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, good luck, everyone.
See ya.
This ranch is huge, and in order to cover all the country here, you gotta have more than one person.
Our plan of attack for this morning is that Chrissy's gonna go out with Josh, and Jessie and I are gonna go out with Skylar. We're gonna see what we can find. Hopefully we'll find Cookie Monster. It doesn't take us long from our first vantage point to get our eyes on a really nice buck in the spotting scope.
He's awesome.
But it's not Cookie Monster.
There are bucks everywhere.
Josh and I are just driving and driving along this dirt road, and there's just deer everywhere.
There are so many deer here. It's not even funny.
They kind of know the general vicinity of where Cookie Monster's been hanging out. We're glassing, we're driving, we're getting out, we're glassing again, we're driving, literally all morning, and we can't find him anywhere. We're starting to head back. We get to one end of the ranch, we come across a couple deer, we're out of the truck and we're glassing. Lo and behold, I spot my deer.
I found my block. I'm actually kind of nervous. I'm never nervous. I think it's because we've been looking for him like all morning. So we're gonna go after him now.
We were sneaking on the Cookie Monster.
So we're booking it to try to close the distance on Cookie Monster. But he just beats us and he gets over the hill before we even have a chance to make a shot.
I mean, is there any other point we can get to maybe have a shot on it?
What we can do is we can go around, and we can't really get up high on the other side, but we can get in the bottom. There's a spring down at the bottom where they water.
Josh says he knows where he's headed, he's going to bed down, and we can try to get around and catch him before he goes to bed down. We're driving down this road, we're trying to catch Cookie Monster before he decides to go to bed, and there is a really nice buck in the velvet in front of me.
Oh, I love in the velvet bucks. One of my most wanted has always been a buck in the velvet. That buck's in the velvet, and most of them are out of the velvet right now.
The only thing that can top the Cookie Monster is a buck in the velvet.
So I could go get a 180 plus buck, or I could get one that's probably under what I've shot, my biggest buck, but it's in the velvet and has character.
I think it's your tag.
No choices.
A buck like Cookie Monster, we're not going to have one like that every year. A buck like that, we can probably find you every year.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, if you say that, fine, we could pass. Let's keep looking. It's his lucky day.
I can't believe I'm passing up this buck right now. This Cookie Monster better be awesome. Josh spots the Cookie Monster.
I don't see him. Where is he?
Oh my gosh, where did he go?
The Most Wanted list is brought to you by Browning, the best there is. Coastal, just what the country needs. Cowgirl Up, it's not a choice. it's a lifestyle. And by Scent Defense, the all-in-one technology that kills human odor and attracts deer naturally. The Caldwell Lead Sled DFT. No recoil, no flinch, no excuses. And by Plano Field Locker. On the money.
Hey guys, it's Jess and Jessie Joe, and thank you for watching The Most Wanted List.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
It's day 1 of my Utah mule deer hunt, and I'm on the lookout for a specific buck called the Cookie Monster. Wade and Josh picked this buck out specifically for me because they thought that it would be exactly what I wanted. We took a quick lunch break, but now we're headed to go put up a Browning trail camera to see if we can find out where this guy's been running off to.
I just want to see a big buck. That's all I care about.
I love my Browning trail cameras. They have the most amazing quality photos and video. I really hope this helps us if we don't find the Cookie Monster on our own. Now that the trail cameras are all set up, it's time to get back to my hunt. We're splitting up to cover more ground, and I'm headed out with Josh on one side of the ranch while the girls are up in their spot trying to find the Cookie Monster.
We keep glassing for bucks. We see a ton of them, and none of them are quite right for what we're looking for Christy.
So we heard that Christy and the crew are going to try to head him off in the canyon and see if they can get back on him and try to get our deer down.
We pretty much decide, okay, he's bedded down somewhere, and lo and behold, Josh spots the Cookie Monster.
Yeah, that's it.
I think right here.
Yeah, that's him right there. He's bedded right under that cedar tree.
Yeah, I see him bedded down.
234 yards.
Okay.
Okay.
We hike up the side of this mountain. We finally get a good vantage point, and there he is. I figure Cookie Monster's not going anywhere. He's in his bed, so I'm gonna take a few minutes and try to find the best shot. And I put my gun up to look at my scope at the Cookie Monster, and he's not there.
I don't see him. Where is he?
Where did he go? Oh my gosh.
He's moving left right there.
Okay, I'm on him.
As soon as you're on him, take a shot.
Okay. Hell yeah. Nice.
You dumped him.
One shot, baby. I got him. I am so excited.
That's my biggest buck. That was a more rush shot than I'm used to.
I don't think he's going anywhere. That was a good shot.
Yeah, let's go recover him.
Josh is the man. I couldn't have asked for a better guide.
You ready?
What do you think? Are you kidding
I'm
me?
ready.
Of course I'm ready. Are you ready?
Waiting on you, princess.
Waiting on a what? Princess? Oh, really?
Somehow, Christy finds the patience to wait for Jessie and I to show up before she recovers her buck.
I haven't even seen him yet. I'm like, I don't know, he's up there. It was crazy.
So we start up the side of the hill and we are in search of Christy's buck. Hopefully he's down and dead, but you never fully know. They're not quite sure where he went down.
He's laying right there.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Where?
See our stump? See his horn sticking out?
Christy's buck is down exactly where she shot him. He did not take a step.
Is that a mule deer or is that an elk? He is huge.
I got the Cookie Monster.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
He is the biggest buck I've ever had my hands on.
Yeah. What an amazing, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Wow. Once in a lifetime buck.
I am totally putting this on my most wanted list for next year.
Thank you, Color Country Outfitters, Wade Heaton, Josh. This has been a fantastic hunt, and I know me and the girls want to come back.
Oh, yeah. I know that it is a little bit apparent that Christy and I have some kind of like competitive rivalry going on. I'm not sure I can take her on this one.
We got him! We're pretty small girls, but we are up to the challenge of getting him down the hill by ourselves.
Yeah. Good.
Good job. Go team. Go team. Go team. We get the deer loaded up and we're headed back to the lodge, and I talked to Josh and he's about ready to send Wade a text and tell him that we got the Cookie Monster, and I'm like, whoa there, buddy. I got a better plan. We're gonna play a little prank on Wade and pretend that I ended up shooting that little velvet buck. He's gonna flip.
Okay, he's parked right behind you now.
Don't hate me because I took the littler one.
Why would I hate you because you shot? What is that? You idiot! I honestly thought she'd shot that small buck. It was actually pretty funny. I was pretty surprised when I walked around and saw him in the back of the truck.
I got it!
Shut up! All right, you really did get me.
You always gotta play pranks. It's so much fun. This trip has been outstanding. By far one of my favorites. Sniper training, SWAT training. I don't wanna leave. Color Country Outfitters, #1 buck of my lifetime. How much better does it get than that?
Well, you know, I just don't understand. She just doesn't want me creeping in her window at night. Shut up! Just shut up! Man, you guys just have so many deers out here. I can't even believe it. It's just mind-blowing. Nah.
Did I catch him? Oh, I did! Ha!